What's up, fight fans? I'm Jay Cotto. Welcome to the Boxing and Jedi's Tavern, and this is a reply video to Zone 6, my man. No doubt. That was a great video. Yeah, you made some good points. You still didn't persuade me whatsoever, but I'm going to wholeheartedly answer you because I think you got a couple of misunderstandings, and I also think that you just skimmed through my video. You know what I'm saying? You didn't just listen to the whole thing. I know, because if you look at the title and if you listen to the material, it goes at his fan base and at his ignorance. You know what I mean? It had nothing to do with anything that you mentioned on your video, but I'm gonna correct you. Well, let me see. Let me start off with this. Deontay Wilder's a piece of shit. Reason why I don't like him whatsoever, I never liked him, never will like him, simply because my man was a gimmick. He's been fake out the gate since the start. You know what I'm saying? I'm going into his persona first. I'm breaking him down so you can fully understand. So that way, if you do make a response video, you can get it right this time, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no Joshua fan, and the way you put me into that category, you got your own little cronies on your comment section talking about this is a duel. Now we know goddamn well this ain't no goddamn duel. So need to slap, you know what I'm saying? Need to snap back some leashes on your cronies, bro. But otherwise than that, let me just, Deontay Wilder hasn't done shit in the heavyweight division. You feel what I'm saying? He is not my American heavyweight champion. As a matter of fact, he is not representing the American heavyweight boxing scene whatsoever. Now, you say you come from the same or almost the same timeline as to watching boxing, so you should know an American heavyweight champion when you see one. And if you see an American heavyweight champion on Deontay Wilder, just because he has that WBC vacant strap, and you're gonna give him props for the way he beat a Stavern, which is a fucking nobody, and everybody else that's on his resume, then hey, that's your liking, that's your taste, that's your perception. I have no right to knock that. But what I can tell you is this. Deontay Wilder is nowhere near the lineage, nor is he sewn into the cloth of any heavyweight champion that has ever held that title. Not even Klitschko. He don't fight right. You know what I mean? Definitely don't fight right. And all of this racial racial antics and shit. I mean, listen, you dropped a video talking about nationalism, but the way he's talking, he's coming off like a black nationalist, a racist. He's coming off like a white nationalist, a racist. He's coming off like a Puerto Rican nationalist, a Mexican nationalist. Anybody who is trying to push their race to the forefront and say that they are better is a racist. I'm sorry. There is no equality whatsoever. And all this has been shown, Zone, simply because he's trying to force his ideologies on people. Look what he's did to Radio Raheem, and then the same day, 5 minutes later, right after leaving that door, he goes up to another reporter and tries to intimidate them with this black power shit again. Now, Deontay Wilder was never on this black power shit. This is why I'm saying this Fugazi. He's part of a propaganda. Now, like I said, it's your brain mineral. This is what you want to follow. You can go do that. Me personally, he has shown no skill in the ring. Only time he fought a Luis Ortiz. It was about time. It took him 39 fights to do that. It took him 32 fights to win a title. It took Joshua 15. The whole point here is that, and like I said, I can tell you don't really watch all my videos. I have mentioned time and time again on how many heavyweights can beat Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Me and Ross Clot 222, it's just the whole point. Now, there was a little comment that was said as to not one time, I think it was Haplo Type Zero, my man. He had come out and said something about not one time in this whole Tyson Fury thing that they was trying to sell us was Deontay Wilder showing any type of race baiting. Haplo, what are you watching, my man? Pana. What you watching, bro? Because this is Deontay Wilder's whole forte. Tickets don't sell. Race card. Don't get a title shot. Race card. Everything. Everything. Especially with what's going on today. So being nationalistic is definitely not what Deontay Wilder is doing. Neither is anybody at the LDBC. It's the poison that he's spreading. You feel what I'm saying? Now, let's talk about in-ring. In-ring, he ain't do shit. He hasn't done any fucking thing. You feel what I'm saying? Now, Tyson Fury, like I said, Tyson Fury has a way more better pedigree. He's a boxer. That even Deontay Wilder looked very stupid. Tried to say he could dance around and do what he's gonna do. I couldn't lay people down to sleep. This is going to be just like when Mike Tyson found out the first time he wasn't able to knock a motherfucker out and took him to the first 12 rounds. This is what's gonna happen to Deontay Wilder as well as losing. You know what I'm saying? But that's some fight prediction shit. You know, Deontay Wilder just basically going around trying to poison minds of boxing fans, especially, you know, you're going to lie. People are going to lie. He's going to lie. His fans are going to lie to these new casuals. Instead of teaching them the right way, that Mike Tyson is a legend, not him. Mike Tyson was the only man that was ever feared the way that he's trying to make himself look out to be, that he was feared, that he was nowhere near feared. That nigga was nowhere near fucking feared. He is nowhere near feared. You got Barry Gerald Miller. You've got Chisora. You've got White. You got everybody in the whole division, even across the pond, our brothers and sisters calling him out. He's a liar. There's nothing that he's selling to me. Like, you guys can like him. Everybody else can fucking like him. But me personally, you know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder ain't show me shit. And I know a lot of heavyweight champions, bro. Tim Witherspoon. That's my man, dog. You feel what I'm saying? I know I have the eye test. And Deontay Wilder ain't passed that test. He ain't never gonna pass that test. You know why? Because he ain't fighting right. Now, when he loses to Tyson Fury, which is going to be a boxing clinic, I want to see what you and everyone else is going to say. You know what I mean? Because my standpoint here is that Deontay Wilder is a liar to us boxing fans. His promoters, they are liars. They are pushing a hype job, just like they're pushing a lot of other hype jobs on different divvies. And I'm calling it out. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder has a habit of punching motherfuckers behind the head as well. He's a sloppy fighter, terrible personality. You know what I mean? And he's a racist. Yeah, Deontay Wilder's a racist. This is exactly what I say. So it has nothing to do with this Joshua. And please, my brother, please. If you ever address me again on the video, one, make sure you finish the video and understand. And two, make sure that you don't try to make me seem like I'm a fanboy, because Jay Cotto's not a fanboy. You know what I'm saying, Zone? Like you try to make the whole narrative, and if you listen to my video, it has nothing to do with Joshua and Anthony. It has to do with, it has nothing to do with Joshua and Wilder. It has to do with Wilder and the way he's not fighting right, his fucking antics, his terrible attitude, and the way he's being exposed, and the way Tyson Fury got in his head. That's what it's about. It has nothing to do with I'm upset because of what he said about Joshua. No. Pump the brakes, my man. It got nothing to do with that. Nah, I'm not a fan. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Personally, Joshua's a newborn fucking baby too. The only thing is I respect Joshua more than I respect Wilder, because at least Joshua still understands that, yo, you know what? And he's even said it. I just happen to be a prospect who has titles, kid. I'm still learning. As to Wilder's going out here acting like he's a fucking professional. Meanwhile, and he got titanium steel plates in his hand because of improper punching, improper footwork. This motherfucker can't fight. He can't fight worth shit. And I respect your opinions, but what I'm speaking is fact. This nigga can't fight for shit. You know what I mean? So it has nothing to do with Wilder versus Joshua or any of that bullshit that the rest of these motherfuckers are stuck on. No, it has to do with a fight science. You know what I'm saying? And Deontay Wilder can't fight, dog. I'm sorry, but he can't. He ain't fighting right. You know what I mean? And what's funny is that everybody is, oh, Wilder's gonna beat the, there's, there's a bunch of hypocrisies too. Because there's a couple of times that I heard you and a couple of other guys that are rooting for Wilder now. You know what I'm saying? You guys can go for Wilder because of skin color, go for Wilder because of whatever the fuck you want to go. I don't really care. The whole point here, what I'm making is that Deontay Wilder ain't right. Deontay Wilder ain't right. On top of that, he's got problems, bro. He's got problems. And talking that 400 years of fucking slavery, meanwhile, has nothing to do with any of us. Any of us. Not even in my race, because every race has been slaved out. You know what I'm saying? Every race has been slaved out, even by their own. You know what I mean? So, let's stop the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This race baiting that he's doing, all of this propaganda shit, all of this trying to turn boxing into a leftist sport. No, man, no. Wake up, bro. Come on, wake up. All that shit. You try to say you're better than Mike Tyson. You try to put a great to sleep with your false accusations. This is something that you, as an old-time boxing fan as well, should not be respecting. This is exactly why I don't respect him. This is why I stopped respecting Floyd Mayweather the moment he started talking that shit that he was better than Ali and fucking Robinson and everybody else, kid. Because they ain't fighting like him. Off the back, the wins and the bouts, they ain't fighting like him. Deontay Wilder's a bitch, dog. You know what I'm saying? Kicking and screaming. Look how easy it was to make a Fury fight because he thinks that Fury is finished and does it right. But how come you can't come to terms and negotiations with a Joshua fight? This is what I'm saying. Why can't you come to negotiations with a fucking with a Dylan White fight? Because you're ducking those that are dangerous to you. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Let's not do this. Let's not try to play both sides of the fences here. You either or you're or. My nigga, you're either or you're or. And me, I'm or. Meaning I am on the other side of the fucking fence, dog. I am not a PBC follower, dog. You know what I'm saying? There's only 2 fighters in PBC that I respect. That's Thurman and Porter. Everybody else can go fuck themselves, dog. Because everybody else is fake. Everybody else ain't fighting right. Everybody else is not taking the fights that they're supposed to be taking. Keith Thurman gets it past because he was injured. You feel me? Sean Porter gets past because he's competitive. Everybody else are bitches. Even their heavyweight champion. So I'm supposed to sit back and say to myself, Deontay Wilder's fighting like Mike Tyson. Deontay Wilder's fighting like Tim Witherspoon. Deontay Wilder's fighting like Bone Crusher. He ain't fighting like none of them niggas. He never will. He never will. You feel what I'm saying? And on top of that, all he's doing right now is trying to chase that 49-0 in the heavyweight division. That's the only thing he's going to claim, that WBC and the 49-0. You feel what I'm saying? And if this fight is going to be made, it's going to be made 2019 between him and Joshua for unification. Because really, bro, that's really what I really fucking care for. You know what I'm saying? Is unification between these two motherfuckers. That's really all I care for. And if Wilder wins off unification, beats Joshua, no fucking doubt. Then he would have proven to me and all the other harsher critics that he needed to start fighting right and he needed to prove something worth. But right now, hardly getting past the King Kong Ortiz. And then going around talking about it like if the nigga actually put a painting on him, which he didn't. He had help in that fight. This is what I'm saying. Like all these accusations with Wilder beat shit out this guy and Wilder be nah man. Wilder ain't do shit, dog. He's knocking niggas straight the fuck up, but who the fuck are they? You really impressed with both stubborn fights? Dog, listen, I like I said, bro, your forte is your forte. You know what I'm saying? My forte is my forte. At the end of the day, it's still with boxing. And what I'm saying here is, and if you look at my thumbs up, if you look at the thumbs count, if you look at the comment section, there are more agreements with that than there is disagreements with what I'm saying. You know, and like I said, it's not about Joshua and Wilder with me. It's not. It's about Wilder not filling in the way former heavyweight champions of the past, you know what I'm saying? And the ones that have held that WBC title respectfully, honorably, fought like warriors, defended it like warriors, lost it like warriors. This nigga, right now, people are like, yo, I'm dying for this dude to lose his title so that way this WBC can be into contendership, just like the WBA, the IBF, you know what I'm saying, the WBO. You feel what I'm saying? Like, why isn't the WBC moving like this? You want to hold a price tag to it? It's crazy. Now, you can't blame what's going on across the pond because we all know it's about dollars, right? Wasn't people signed with Heyman about dollars? See, this is what I mean about Deontay Wilder. He's a walking contradiction, Zone. First it was I want money. The money gotta be right. Then when the money was matched and right, even gave him $1 million more, I think it was $1.5 million more. What happened? Started screaming unification. And then when things didn't go his way, started screaming racism. Henceforth, the rest of the LDBC faggots, right? Come on, Zone. Come on, man. I think you should review my videos, you know what I'm saying, before you go and you put me in a place where it's not. You feel me? Because you got motherfuckers thinking this is a duel. On top of that, you got motherfuckers thinking that I'm a Joshua fanboy, and I don't fanboy out, dog. You know this. But it was a good video. But had what you were saying pertain to my content, it would have been a different story. But if you really take a look at it, bro, Wilder is a race baiter. Wilder is with the propaganda. He's talking about he wants to be pregnant. He's definitely with this Luciferian doctrine of homosexuality, my man. Zone, you gotta wake the fuck up, my man. For real. You know what I'm saying? For real. I already let niggas know it's gonna get real in January, kid. You know what I mean? And it's just gonna get to the point that if not with me, with anybody else, Zone, if you're gonna make response videos, watch the videos, bro. Watch the videos, bro. Because the video was good. You know what I'm saying? And what you were saying, I understood, but it had nothing to do with the video that I had made. As a matter of fact, if you look at the heading, it had to do with his fans and how they're pushing. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why Deontay Wilder's hated is because of his fans. Deontay Wilder's hated because of his fans, bro. Because they want to continue with this race baiting everywhere you go on social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what I'm talking about. I do this shit every day, my man. I seen it. I've been attacked. This is why if you look at the heading and if you listen to what I was saying in my material, it's not about Joshua Wilder. It's about Wilder not being a heavyweight champion of the world, an American heavyweight champion of the world. You feel what I'm saying? 400 years of slavery. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? If that's what motivates you, then obviously you're with the times of today that has to do with a lot of race baiting. It has to do with a lot of just a lot of destruction and a lot of talking points that try to make other people feel like you're turning that person that's talking to you to a victim. And Deontay Wilder ain't no victim. Why does he always make himself sound like he's a fucking victim? 400 years of slavery. 400 years of slavery. You talking all the slavery, but Deontay, you're only making 2.5, maybe now your highest payday 5-6 million now in this fucking bullshit fight because this shit ain't selling. You're mad at the wrong person, Deontay. And Zone, you need to get into the ear. If you really like Deontay Wilder like you say you do, bro, then you need to get into the ear of Shelly Finkel. You need to get into the ear of the Bella because they're not promoting that man right. I've been saying it for the longest. They're not promoting this man right. What are their 10 to 15 to 20% cuts looking like when this poor man is making $2.5 million after that? What is that percentage looking like? See, this is what needs to be talked about. Not on how 400 years of slavery, which has nothing to do with you, me, any of us. It has nothing to do with none of us. I don't give a fuck what anybody says, kid. There is no slavery that's going on today. Everybody has their own home. Everybody's able to do whatever the fuck they want to do. They're able to eat whatever the fuck they want to eat. They're able to say whatever the fuck they want to say. Freedoms are fought for. So that shit needs to go out the door. Because if you really don't put it out the door, then when do we change? When do we move forward? So Deontay Wilder's a stagnator. And this is something that we don't need. He's like the rest of them. You make videos on motherfuckers that stagnate the sport. Deontay Wilder is one that is stagnating the sport. How many years now is he going on holding that WBC now? And you've only got one good fight under that strap? You know what I'm saying? Otherwise than that, you still my boy. I respect you, bro. This is all in, you know what I'm saying? But please do. Go back into my shit and watch my videos. You know what I'm saying? Don't take tidbits off of it, because it's not about Joshua and Wilder for me. It's about Wilder not being an American heavyweight champion for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Now, before you come back, take a look at what I'm saying. Take a look at the cloth you're sewn into, and take a look at the cloth that the rest of these fanboys are sewn into. Then take a look at the way you're trying to fit yourself into that, when you've already have corrected Deontay Wilder on his nationalism. But he's on a black nationalistic platform where he's saying his race is better. The moment you say your race is better, you're a racist. It's a wrap. There's nothing, nobody else's perception is going to sway me the other way. It is what it is. His actions are speaking louder than his fucking words. And his words are basically defining his actions. You know what I'm saying? They're giving meaning to his actions. So preacher, deacon, fucking Wilder wants to come on, talk all this righteous stuff, talk all of this. But then you want to yell at your own fellow brother, Radio Raheem, because he just simply asked you. This is what I'm saying. Deontay Wilder's not well. You're looking at it as he's going in there like a killer machine. No. He's not well, bro. He's not well. And he knows he's being fucked. He knows he's being fucked, bro. Take a good look at the picture, my man. If you really come from where I come from, son, you know what's going on. Deontay Wilder's mad at the wrong niggas. Right? He's so into, yeah, you my brother. Oh, it's so black power that he's putting down Anthony Joshua just because he's a light-skinned nigga like I am. Because that's really what it's about. If he was his fellow brother, he wouldn't be doing what he's doing. See, even Ali did that to Frazier and knew and apologized, and that's why he loved him so much, because he knew the shit that I did was wrong. Come on, gorilla. We in Manila, but yet you're Muslim, my brother. There's the same contradictions that the thing is that Ali apologized for that publicly. Where's Deontay Wilder doing this? No, everybody's giving him passes. Nationalistic? Nah, more like racist. Otherwise than that, you still my brother. And you know what I'm saying? Let's go back and forth, baby. Otherwise than that, God bless everybody. Thank you for joining the Boxing and Jedi's Tavern. Catch me on Facebook under Jay Cotto, and I'll usually be going on there live, taking on debates and giving boxing news as well. Otherwise than that, God bless, stay vigilant, peace, #come back to boxing. Peace, zone.